Hey all, Genetics here with another Roblox shooter video. Today we're looking at Armored Assault. The link to the game is in the description if you want to check it out. I also often stream it. I stream at 5 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel, so feel free to drop by and come play with us. So in this video, we'll be going over some of the good and bad points of this game. Things that are related to this game being in a testing phase will not be included in this list. Stuff like the game only has one map, not enough content, or maybe some bugs, and all that is to be expected from a new game. Nothing worth mentioning really at this point. So my first strong point is that the game has a high time to kill, TTK. For those who don't know, when people say like TTK, they mean time to kill. So a high time to kill means that it takes a long time to down your opponent. Now in a sea of have low time to kill games, right, of games of 1 taps or like 3 taps of the body and the automatic rifle kills you, it's nice to have a higher time to kill game. So that's my first good point, and to be honest, with like this type of super open map, open game, the time to kill needs to be high. This, however, immediately leads into the main bad point of this video, like the main bad point of this game, and honestly like the main point of this video, and why I'm even making it in the first place, and that's the pay to win model is absolute garbage. Now imagine, if you will, you're playing Apex Legend, and an enemy team finds a Kraber, alright? Now imagine that the Kraber, it's actually an AR, and that it's still 1 tap to the body and it's fully accurate, but it's an AR, and that anyone that has money can buy one, and that instead of like teams of 3, you're actually in a 20-20 in an open map where everyone has a Kraber that's fully automatic that 1 taps to the head. Now this example is kind of absurd, maybe not the greatest analogy, but that's exactly what the thermal AR is. The thermal AR has the same damage as an AWP, but it's an assault rifle, it's fully accurate, and if you're willing to spend some Robux, then here you go, you got a 1 tap fully automatic AWP. So, you know, in a game that the basic weapons and like the balancing of the game, let's say, is around high time to kill, putting that type of weapon in is absolutely absurd. Like, you know how clunky the Kraber is in Apex? It's super slow to show, to reload, it ruins your mobility, and it's still overpowered. But the thermal AR has none of those downsides, so you can imagine how OP it is. So yeah, my whole positive point number 1, that the game has good gunplay, that the high time to kill is good for this type of game, completely gone with this flaw. And this is like a fatal flaw in my opinion. And the thermal AR is like just the most obnoxious example of this, but really other obnoxious things include having a grenade launcher that like has ultimate infinite ammo. You can just aim at the feet of people and kill them while they're, you know, they have their broken AK that doesn't aim straight, trying to kill you while you're strafing and just shooting their feet and killing them. And then vehicles, stuff like Jet, which has missiles, is faster and has more health than the biplane. So this pay to win model, in my opinion, ruins the game. And what I think should be done is kind of simple, and this is just my opinion at the end of the day, but one would be to remove the OP weapons, like completely rethink them, rebalance them so that the weapons shine through variety, not power creep, or if there is power creep, that it's minimal. 2, make all the explosive type of weapons work only versus vehicles. I think that would be fun. So like no more getting killed by RPG. You know, RPGs are good versus vehicles, but if you want to shoot someone, you need to take a gun. And then make vehicles be able only to shoot other vehicles. So no more getting killed by a jet while you're just fighting, and then oh, someone has a jet and you're dead because they have a missile that 1 taps you, and they're willing to spend some Robux. So I think if you do these 2 things, then the game is great. So then another good point, the game has a lot of fun to play, like on stream or with friends. You know, you can hop onto the vehicle together. You can like, oh, let's all go to point A, you hold A, I'll go C. There's a lot of things to do. It's a great like party game, and it's a lot of like generally a lot of fun. It's one of the most fun games I've played in a long time, and I think you know, my experience is ruined every time by like I get killed by a missile, or I get killed by a grenade launcher, I get killed by like a thermal AR, and that kind of ruins the whole fun. So yeah, but that's a good point. The game is fun and the gameplay is good. And then my last bad point is that they need to figure out a way to deal with spawn camping. When the teams are imbalanced, spawn camping gets extremely bad, and there's not much like, you can't really stop yourself from spawn camping, because what are you gonna do, like not get kills while everyone else get kills? So yeah, they need to figure something out there. Overall, I love this game. It's a lot of fun, but the pay-to-win model like absolutely ruins it. It's like, it's not like a small deal. It's a fatal flaw in my opinion. Like the game will just not go anywhere if they don't fix that. Or maybe it will. Like, I guess Big Paintball apparently is an example of that. So maybe they don't care about making a good game. They just want to make money. In which case, I guess it is what it is. So leave a like if you enjoyed this type of review video and want me to do more. I had a lot of fun making it. And until then, this has been Genetics, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.